I agree. And I think it's also important for everybody to understand, and I think many people do, but for me, it took a while to figure this out, to understand how hiring works. And when the hiring manager is thinking about the risk of a bad choice, it's not good for the candidate, it's not good for the company. So how do hiring managers reduce that risk? Referrals are a really important part of that. So that's why hiring managers turn to employees for suggestions, or they turn to professional colleagues. And I think if you reflect on it, we've all had this experience where we're we're hiring or we're part of a committee, and there's a pile of resumes, and somebody comes in the room and says, "You should talk to John or Mary because I was on this committee with them or I worked with them in this previous position." Uh, that's not going to get John or Mary the position, but it probably will get them an interview. Will certainly get their resume pulled out of the pile. So when you recognize the importance of reducing risk and the power of referrals, your challenge as a job seeker and then throughout your career is, how do you tap into that? And one of the best ways to do it uh, is through building relationships in your professional world. And you can do that through volunteering, through networking, through taking meetings with others who are looking for advice during their own search. It also helps if you're clear about what you want and the organizations where you want to work, because that helps you focus your volunteering and your networking energy on the area where you want to build a career for yourself.
And actually, that's a great point that you made, Mac, about reducing risk. You should be working in finance, Mac, about risk reduction, chief risk officer, because that it's so true in life. Actually, I think as human beings, it's not about the benefits sometimes. It's really about avoiding pain, avoiding risk, and actually avoiding looking foolish, because you just don't want to be that person who hires somebody who's a disaster.